It was a day school run by the government. Well, school was, we were in day schools on the reserve from the time we were till about 14, 15 years old. And it was like a lot of abuse there too. The teachers were very, very cruel to all of us that were in the schools. Like we were beaten and stuff like that. And if my parents complained, they'll call the RCMP, and the RCMP threatened my mother and dad if they did anything that they would be put in jail. Because they told us too that we weren't allowed to speak our native language. And if we were caught speaking, she'd beat us for speaking the native language. And she said, this is not, she used to call it something almost like savage. This is not a savage school, this is a day school. And we learn English here. And so then we had to not speak our language only till we left the school or we were at home. Well, it had a bit of an effect. We were wondering, we asked my mother all the time, how come we're not allowed to speak our language in the school? And she says, well, that teacher, she's not native and it's run by the government and, and if you speak your language, they'll take you away. She told us stuff like that. And she said, whenever we got to the point when people seen the RCMP come into the reserve, people would tell their kids to run to the bush and hide. Because, they didn't know who they were coming for, if they were coming for us or they coming for the next people down the road. And so you would see a lot of kids just running into the bush and hiding and stuff like that.
You too?
Yeah. Our house had there was a big swamp and there, and then there was more woods. And so we'd run through the swamp and go hide in the bush till my mother and my dad would come and get us and tell them, well, the RCMP is gone.